Hi there, it's Lee here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up, install, and the basic functions of the Siacoin wallet. Siacoin is interesting because not only is it a cryptocurrency that you can use to send and receive Siacoins and other regular transactions, the Siacoin network is really interesting because it's a decentralized data storage network, or at least part of it is. So that's quite an interesting feature. What I'd like to show you is how to set up the Siacoin wallet and some of the basic functions now. So I'm on the actual official website, which is sia.tech, and that's what you can see in front of you. So we're going to go through the actual process of downloading and installing the wallet. So if you go to the button on the front there, which is the download now, it'll actually take us to the Siacoin GitHub repo, and then we want to just download the file for our installation. I'm on a Windows 10, so I'm just going to go for this download here, which is Windows 32 and also 64-bit zip file. So we're just going to download that. Okay, so that's downloaded now. We can just go to our downloads folder. So here's the zip file that we just downloaded. If I right click, then I can just extract it to a folder. Once this is extracted, you can move this folder to anywhere you like. For simplicity, I'm just going to leave it in a downloads folder, but like I say, you can actually move that anywhere. So if we just go into that same folder, and it's got another folder inside it, as sometimes happens when files are zipped, so we go inside that one as well. And then we've got the actual program itself, which is sia-ui.exe. So we're just going to double click on that, and then it's going to open up the actual Siacoin wallet. So first thing that pops up is a Windows firewall alert. So we just want to tick to allow it to connect through private networks, and then we just want to select allow access. Okay, so I'm just going to close these other windows in the background. So this is the actual Siacoin wallet. You can see in the top right hand corner it says synchronizing, and the current block is 62946. Just change there. If it's the first time that you're actually using it, the block height will start on 0 and go up to about 60,300 or something, I think is the current block height. So just to make you aware, yours will start at 0. Just because I've had this installed previously, that's why it's starting up from a much higher point, but normally that would start at 0. So if you go down the left hand side, there's a couple of different options. I'm just going to be focusing on the wallet features. So if we click on the wallet sort of tab on the left there, you've got the option to create a new Sia wallet. So press that green button in the middle. And then what you see here is it gives you a seed and a password. These are actually both written the same. This password is what you're going to be used to access your wallet. So you need to record these, put them somewhere safe, and make sure they don't get lost. So I'm just going to use the mouse to drag over both of these, and then I'm just going to press Control and C on the keyboard to copy those. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up Notepad, and I'll just save them in there. I'm just going to paste them in there for the time being, and then we can actually save them in just a moment. You might want to save them immediately because, like I say, once this is gone, it's kind of gone forever. So just confirm that you've written these down and put them in a safe place. So just going to press that button now. Then it's just going to take a minute or two to actually unlock your wallet. It sometimes can actually take quite a few minutes, so just be patient. Your wallet will actually unlock. Okay, so it's been a few minutes now, and our Siacoin wallet has now unlocked. So you'd also see that the wallet has also synchronized as well. Before this was yellow, and now it's gone to green, so we're fully synced up with the network, which is great. Okay, for the next step, it's going to take a while for your wallet to actually become synchronized, but you can do a few of the other functions whilst it's still going through that synchronization process. So for example, you can get a Siacoin wallet address, You can do that whilst it's still synchronizing. So I'll show you how to do that now. If you just click on the receive Siacoin on the top right hand corner there, this is your actual wallet address. So I'm just going to copy that. So I'm going to select it with the mouse and then Control and C and copy it again. And I'm actually going to paste it into our notepad over here. So this address here is the one that you're going to be using to receive any Siacoins. So you'd give that to your friend. You would use that as a withdrawal address or on an exchange, or if you wanted to mine coins, if you was withdrawing funds from a pool, for example, you would use that same address there. Okay, so now that we've created a receiving address, one of the other basic functions would be to actually send Siacoins to another person or another wallet. So to do that, you just click on the send Siacoin option. Obviously, before you do this, you're going to want to have some actual funds in your account, so you must have received some before you can send any. So assuming that you had some in there, in this case we don't, but we'll just pretend we do. So if I just say we send 10 Siacoins, SC is for Siacoin, and the address, for example, I'll just paste our own address in there. So copy that, and then we'll just paste that in there, and then we would click send. In this case, we should get, I've not actually tried it, but we should get some kind of error because we obviously don't have the funds. So that is exactly what it does there. If we did actually have the funds, we'd click send, the box would close, and then in this sort of main window here, we'd actually see the transaction, and it will give you some basic information regarding the transaction. There is some other features of the wallet. I'm not going to go into too much of a great detail on them right now. But with Siacoin, as I said, you can use it to send and receive Siacoins, but you can also use it to host your files or save your files on someone else's hard drive. Or the other thing that you can do as well is you can actually provide hosting services for other users. So other people can store their data on your hard drive, and you can store your data on their hard drives. So it works both ways. And obviously, if you wish to buy data storage, you can pay for it in Siacoin, or if you're a host, you can actually earn Siacoin for your hosting. So that's what the other options are. So if you click on files, that's where you buy and upload. Hosting is where you would actually host your or provide your actual data services for others to use. I'll go into that in more detail in another video because there's quite a few bits and pieces to it that need explaining. You've got a terminal. Most people are not going to use that, but basically it's just like a command line interface that does essentially all the same features of the wallet. Obviously the wallet is what we've already gone through, and then we've just got the actual current version. So this is the user interface version is 1.0.2, and the actual Sia version is 1.0.1 there. Current block is 63218, and that's as of today, which is the 3rd of August 2016. Okay, so I think that's about it for this video. I've covered just a few of the basics there. Like I say, it's pretty straightforward to get started with. By the way, these are just for demonstration purposes, so don't use any of these passwords or addresses for anything at all. As soon as this video has been uploaded, I will be just deleting this information. So if you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to ask. You can put them in the comments area below this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.